Okay, so the rear seat installation. There's a few things that I got to show you on a rear seat installation. One of them is going to be found in trucks. One's going to be found in sedans, in cars basically. They've got a bit different tricky things about them. But let's do this Tacoma first of all. It's as tricky as most. Okay. Again, the first thing I like to do, I'm just going to take off the headrests. They've got nice buttons on here. Take off some of them. Again, if they have a pinhole, you put the button in, pin, give it a bit of a jiggle, take one post out at a time. That's the way to do it. It's maybe a bit of a pain in the butt, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so on most seats in trucks, they've got some sort of flip-up mechanism. Either they flip up this way, or for this one here, they flip up that way. Makes installation nice and easy. So we've got this up in the air, and you take your cushion, place it around. Let's just put it down first of all. Tuck it in between. Tuck it down here. Pull it on there. Make sure all the seams are nice. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. This little thing here, I guess that's for that. Okay. Tuck it in nice and neat, then pull it up. Pull this up and over here. You got to do a little bit of scrunching, and that's fine. That's all for the course. Okay, there we go. Beautiful, nice, tight fit. That's what we want. Take this elastic, and you can tie them up into a little loop. Usually, I like to put them together with an S hook, but since these ones here are so close together, I'm just going to tie them up. Again, here, that one to there. Tie a nice loop in there, and you're good to go. Okay, good. Next, tuck it down and neat and tidy it all up, and you've got cushion on. Easy. Backrest. Again, they've got these handy little levers. A lot of times you're going to find it only goes out to here or something like that, and we've made the back open so that you can just put it over top, and it's got bungee cords. You reach on around, pull them up and top, and it pushes all around there. Some of them, that's just all they gave us, and I'd like everyone to do this, but it's just not always the case. Luckily, the Tacomas have thought of that. So, I grab my backrest. Okay, because this does go forward and back, we've made it into a full sleeve. Again, this one here, this backrest here is a lot larger, so that was what we call a 60 back or a 70. This whole seat configuration is what we call a 60-40, where one side is bigger than the other. Some people call it 80-20s, 70-30s, 60-40s. It's pretty hard to get the geometry right. I just call them all 60-40s. So I got the 40 backrest here. Let's plunk it on. Now again, sometimes I like to pull these things, I'm inside out, especially when it's got the sport material. It's just a bit tighter fitting, and it makes it easy to put them on. Take the headrests, line them up. There we go to there. Pull it down nice and tight. There we go. That's what we like. Here. And before you put it all the way down, just do what I did there. Spin it around, make sure everything is lining up nicely. I'm even going to put the headrest holes brackets through right now, just to make sure everything is going to line up. Okay, pull it down. I've got my little opening here for the latch. Perfect. Continue on. So it does take a little bit of manhandling, but it certainly isn't terrible, mostly. Okay, then I've got the tab hanging out here. Plunk it through here, push it through, and can you get this here, Dana? Here we have a child safety latch. Now those are put there so that you can hook on your child's seat. Now, quite often we will make the accommodations for those. Sometimes we won't.
All I see is your hand.
In that case, here it is right here. In that case, what you do is you make a small incision on the cover. So you tuck it in here, put it through, get it all nice and tucked in there, and you can feel it right here and right here. Just take some scissors, make a small cut. Our material does not run, so they all have really good backings on them. So if you make a little cut, which is exactly what we would do, it's too small to sew, you pop that through there. You don't see it, it's not visible, and you can attach your car seat onto it. And again, it won't run and it won't be visible, and you got to do it. Pull this forward, take this down to here. Now, it's pretty tight back here, so what I would do is reach down with my other hand and I push up the tab. There it is. Pull it up nice and tight, take it down to here, and attach the velcro to the velcro. Done. Pull it down, make sure this back latch is all hooked on there, tuck it all around. A little bit of shimmying and pushing down here and there always helps to make it fit better and make all the latch holes line up. You can't just put it on and go, hey, it doesn't fit. You gotta shimmy around a bit. It's a new cover you're putting on your cover, so you gotta work it. You can't just chuck it on and think it's gonna fall on. The ones that do go on, that you just chuck on, they also just chuck right off every time you sit on them. So that's what you don't want. Plunk it in. Again, smooth it down. Smoother on the sides here. And there you go. Beautiful. Okay, next. Okay, put the other cushion on. Pretty much the same thing as the other one. You tip it up, you put it around, good to go. Now, the 60 backrest, quite often, they've got integrated seat belts. So what that means, it's got a seat belt built right into the top of the shoulder. So what you're gonna have to do is get around that seat cover. So that seat belt. So what we've done is we've placed a vinyl strip